Hi Gemini, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini from August the 9th through the 15th. We are still in until Thursday. We still have a few more days to take advantage of the 8/8 Lionsgate, basically abundance portal. So I'm filming this on 8/8. Hopefully I'll be able to have it pushed up for today, but you still have a couple of more days to take advantage if you haven't put your new moon wishes. Obviously it was an auspicious day because the sun in Leo, the new moon in Leo takes place today as well, 8 of the 8, okay? So as I was going into meditation and I was working with your angel, I asked which other angel would like to step forward and support you guys for this particular week, and here's who stepped up. This is Archangel Mayon. Let's see if I can get that to focus for you, okay? And Archangel Mayon is responsible for the planet of Saturn. Okay, just want to make sure I put that out there. His message, along with your angel, Archangel Ambriel, okay, responsible for Gemini, is a little bit of persistence and hard work. So there's a need for you to focus on that, especially where any of the different changes or changes in transit happen with Saturn, which was literally all over the place this particular week. The other big message is that a lot of the bigger placements that take place this week are between Leo, because of Leo being in the sun, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio all have a change with their placements within the moon this week. So if you happen to have any of those placements in your chart, then you might want to take a look at those particular readings to support you as well, okay? So let us get your Sacred Geometry deck. We'll start with that one. We will use our Astro Tarot deck for today. I will switch back to the In-Between Tarot for next week's reading, as a lot of the energies would have shifted and messages will have changed for you, so we'll be able to kind of see where you're at in between different scenarios. We will continue to use our White Sage Tarot deck, we will use an Angel deck, and we will use the Magical Dimensions deck, okay? So let us go ahead and jump right on in. Let's see. No, sorry, that was me fat fingering it. Sorry, I'll do that again. Okay, Gemini. Here we go. It's this top card. There were 3 that popped out, but they're confirming it's this top card. So what you have here is the inner child and acknowledging the inner child. So card 41, which reduces down to a 5, which means there's a change that's necessary for you. And if they're talking about persistence and putting in a little bit of hard work, let's find out what this means for you with this inner child card, okay? Everybody needs to love their inner child. Everyone needs to find joy in the situation, especially if you're working towards something, right? Something that you want, you got to be willing to put the work in. So that's that youthful, childlike enthusiasm that we have, okay? So let's go ahead and pull the cards down, and I will explain kind of what is going on. I have some notes written down here, and I don't have my glasses on, so give me half of a second here. I didn't bring them down here. Okay. Let's see. On Monday, we have the Leo moon transitioning into the sign of Virgo. And Venus also has a transit, so Venus is coming in. Mars also comes in. So Venus is going to be all about communication, especially towards your loved ones and other different types of things like that. Mars is coming in to ask you to take a look at your will and your persistence. Okay. Then we have on Monday Pisces and Neptune, okay, which has an opposition to the moon entering into the sign of Virgo. So Virgo wants to have that persistent perfection of service, okay? This energy between what Pisces and Neptune is doing is going to create an opportunity for there to kind of be like this dreamy, airy, fairy energy, but also highly, highly intuitive that particular day. On Tuesday, we have the moon transiting into the sign of Virgo, and it trines with Neptune now in Taurus, okay? And then Mercury does a little dance within Leo, which has an opposition to the Aquarian energy that we have going on with Jupiter, okay? So that's kind of some big energies there on Tuesday. How do I want to explain this? So the Neptune energy is kind of like, it's the energy of kind of like the Hangman, but also a little bit of the moon energy. It has this, what detail are we receiving? And then the practical aspect of Taurus for actually being steady Eddie with their values is kind of where the opposition shows up a little bit. So it's going to ask you to kind of make some decisions and kind of weigh some things out, right? On Wednesday, it's going to be a really good day for a lot of different people. What we have is the moon in Virgo, which is actually going into conjunction with Venus in Virgo. So a lot more love, information about perfection of things, perfection of service, and whatever the case may be, right? Then on Thursday, we have the moon transitioning into the sign of Libra. Okay, so that's great. This is going to be a day to come to terms with a couple of different things that you might be working on. This is the day that it shows up, okay? We have the moon in Libra, which has an opposition to Chiron in Aries. Okay, so Chiron in Aries, we talked about that for a while now because it's still with us. Chiron in Aries is about taking personal responsibility for choices and things of that particular nature that are your own personal choices, okay? So the moon in Libra is just kind of going, hey, you know, shining the light on that type of a situation. Then it also has, the moon in Libra also has this little dance with Uranus, which is the Fool energy, right? And Taurus with its values. So again, there's this whole situation of want to rush out and do something really, really cool versus, okay, first we got to start with 1, then go to 2, then go to 3, that type of detail that shows up here. And it also, again, has that trine with Aquarius in Jupiter. Okay, so thought I'd put that out there. Then Friday the 13th is actually an awesome, very lucky day for a lot of different people. I don't know why people get it twisted. You just have to do the history because I'm not going to go into it today about why it got that negative connotation with it. But what happens is, let me get to my second page here. So there's a whole situation that goes on here. We have Libra, who is the moon in Libra, and with the sun in Leo is awesome because it's a lot of juicy energy with passion, but also with love, right? So that's a good gorgeous energy for a lot of people to be in. Later on towards the evening, the moon transitions into the sign of Scorpio, but that's going to be like later in the evening, like around after dinner time, maybe, depending upon what you want to think about it. But in betwixt that time frame, we have the moon in Libra, which has a square now with Capricorn in Pluto. Okay, so that's change, and the best thing about Capricorns, like I said, is their determination and their persistence about doing things as well. What's the right thing? What's not the right thing? What am I obsessing about? What am I not? Am I obsessing too much about this whole situation? So then Mars comes in and does this dance with Virgo, along with that whole Saturn and Aquarius energy as well. So there's a lot of changes that are happening on this particular day, but it's all kind of like trying to balance itself out and offer different energies of balance on this particular day. Then on Saturday, like I said, because Scorpio's tried to do most of its dance, we have this square with that Saturn now in Aquarius, okay? And then we also have Scorpio with the Neptune in Pisces challenging the Leo sun. So what's practical and pushing forward with that dreamy, airy-fairy kind of energy. And then Sunday the 15th is also another big lucky day. Flip the page here. We have the moon in Scorpio, which squares the sun in Leo a little bit. So shining the light on some things that are in the subconscious a little bit, bringing them forward, shining the light on them so that you can work through it. And then what happens is Mercury is switching, I'm sorry, Scorpio is switching into a conjunction with Virgo in Venus, Okay, so that's good, that good practical energy that it is that we were looking for. Then the moon transition into Sagittarius, which is again more balanced information, right? That whole temperance energy that we have coming up here. And then finally Venus ends up in the sign, or the moon, Venus enters into the sign of Libra officially that day as well. So there's a good couple of days of just balancing a lot of different things that come up. It's just going to be really, really lucky for people. So thanks for giving me the minute, because I didn't put my old lady glasses on and I needed to be able to read that. My handwriting is big, but not that big. Okay, so now that we have some basics, let's jump in to see what that means for you, okay? Okay, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Let's see what we've got for Monday. Okay, well, we got the whole week out here. I love it when it does it like that. Monday, we've got the energy of the Empress here, so that is Libra and Taurus energy. Tuesday, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Wednesday, we have the Eight of Cups in the upright position. Thursday, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Friday, the 13th, we have the Ace of Wands. So let me move these down a little bit, and then I will grab the cards for Saturday and Sunday for you. The Empress, Venus. She shows up on the day she's supposed to be there for you. So, you know, she wants everyone to look good, feel good, smell good, have what they need. It is creator energy. It's birthing energy, something being birthed, something being nurtured from within. Extremely highly intuitive energy. Love that. It's a 3-day. I'm just looking at the numerology here. 8 through 81, 9 and 7. We'll take another look and see what happens Saturday and Sunday. Well, Sunday's energy is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position, so something's getting dropped. And then on Saturday's energy, we have the Three of Wands also in the reverse position. So a little bit of a slowdown, a lack of, I don't want to say lack of commitment, but there's a little bit of a slowdown on something. What we have here on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So there's a little bit of a resistance to move forward from something based on a choice that you have made for some reason. And then we do have the major Capricorn Arcana showed up here with the Devil card. So there's Capricorn is in play for you at some point with a decision that needed to get made. Not bad if the energy of Mayon is talking about making sure that you're getting the job done or doing the work, then maybe you have to free yourself from something that's being a little bit distracting. But let's go ahead and do some clarifiers for all of these here. So if it looks like you're creating something on Monday, let me just get into this. You're creating something on Monday. You might be a little bit too tired, or whatever's coming to fruition with this whole birthing process. You're a little bit tired with this Nine of Rods in the reverse position. Your defenses might be down a little bit. I just get the sense that you're very, very tired. But what it looks like is that you want to be able to move forward to this new situation. With this Eight of Cups on Wednesday, moving towards something new, thinking that you've finished everything that you needed to have completed so you can take on this new adventure, this new situation. On Thursday, though, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, either you or someone else has revealed some information that's been close to the vest. It's not necessarily sneaky information. What it is that somebody's been trying to hold some things in order for them to get going on something, and now they finally shared kind of what that is, or letting some of those things go. On Friday, we have the Ace of Wands that shows up here, though. So this is new passion project. This is gift from the universe as far as spark of energy to get something else going. Now, on Saturday's energy, there's just a little cautious optimism about jumping in all in too quickly, because there isn't the commitment that looks like we might need to have, especially if there's someone else that's involved in your situation. Therefore, on Sunday, you have this Two of Pentacles in reverse, making a decision about something it is that you need to drop. Okay, something that you need to be able to drop that's maybe not in your best and highest good, or something that's just making you overtired. So let's go ahead and clarify what is going on with this. Yes, okay. They said it was important, so I'm sorry. I don't normally do it like this. We always do these at the end. They want me to use this deck, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, to talk about any of the prior energies that would have started from the beginning of the Lion's Gate at the end of July that is still with you at this particular moment in your energetic vortex. Here we go. So let's see what's going on from prior. Okay. So there was the energy of the energy of Aquarius energy in Jupiter. So this is called eccentricity, being a little bit eccentric about something, or not really putting a lot of faith or energy into doing something that's still with you. So these transits this week might be important with those dances that are happening for you, especially on Thursday. That's what I see here, this Thursday energy, okay? Hang on, let me reshuffle that. Really, all of them? Libra energy with Saturn. Devotion. What are you devoted to? Okay, what were you devoting to, or what were you trying to devote yourself to here with this Saturn energy in Libra, which would have had something to do with this Capricorn in Jupiter energy with regards to riches. Okay, that's what this card is all about, riches. Something potentially about a job or a different type of a situation going on. There's a convention. Convention comes to thought also with this Capricorn energy with Venus at that point, okay? So convention here is all about a conventional type of a place, hospital, office place, something like that, an official like building or something like that, something very conventional though. Then there's this issue, okay, hospital could be because we have this Mercury, that is Scorpio in Sun, which has to do with health. So if you're a health worker, there's something going on here, I feel, for some of you. I got hospital right away from looking at that card. What it affected was your harmony, because you have the Sun in reverse of Venus. Yeah, you've got the Sun and Libra in reverse. So something is going on at your workplace which is creating some disharmony, because the harmony is no longer there. Good Lord, what is happening here? Wow, so you've got Saturn all over the place here. You have Saturn here in Virgo, which is meaning that you feel that there's some isolation. You're being isolated, not getting enough time, or there's something that's happening that's isolating you from somebody else. And then again, you have this Leo energy within this Saturn. Wait, yeah, Saturn again with regards to generosity. Okay. That is a whole lot in the past energy. I'm really getting strong, and you know, so this reading is not going to resonate with everyone, because I feel that this reading that we're getting ready to do is for someone that's in the healthcare industry, and something is going on with what was going on with your work, some knowledge that you got, and there's like a loss of love and respect is what it is that I'm kind of seeing in one sense. Very devoted to what it is that you want. There's a provision here as far as, you know, taking care of you financially, but the harmony of this situation is no longer with you, and you're feeling alone. You want to be generous, but you want to be generous to other people, and you might be having a problem accepting generosity from others as well. Okay, so this Monday energy that we have with the Empress, who again wants everyone to look good, feel good, smell good. There's a birth energy here. There's creation energy here. Okay. It's also a 3, which means it's a catalyst moment. It's something is going to make something else happen. Yep, buddy. Okay, so there's definitely something going on with someone at work. We've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. It does not have you feeling very comfortable right now. This is the Fool energy in the reverse position. Okay, this is Uranus. And then, yeah, it's got your guards down a little bit. It's like you just don't, you're tired. You don't have enough energy to go. You're like, something is really, really going on. So your your ability to create on this particular day is really being challenged for you in one way, shape, or form. I am so sorry to see that. This Nine of Wands that's in the reverse position is the first card. It carries over into your Tuesday. Let's see what we've got here. Whoa. Okay, universe, I'm willing to accept this one, but it can't, I mean, it can be, but can we start with like one at a time? Well, the first card is you're definitely, this is affecting your ability to sleep. We've got the Four of Swords in the reverse position, but whatever's going on, it's creating a lot of anxiety, and you're not able to get the sleep it is that you need. And even if you feel like you can survive off of like half an hour, 2 hours worth of type of sleep, you're like, it's creating some blocks for you. You're too tired. It's not balanced energy, what I'm getting. Okay, so then we've got the Four of Cups. That's on top of that discontent and boredom. There's potential that there's an offer that's coming up, but whatever it is, I don't feel that it's something that you really want to do. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. This is not making, I mean, this is an energy that I haven't felt in a while. As far as, like, this is someone's personal reading. So if you don't resonate with this one, please make sure that you take a look at your other signage, because I feel that this one is specific for somebody. Yeah, seven of rods. You're trying to hold it together. It's like this Four of Swords that's here in the reverse position. Like, you're very tired for whatever's going on. There's a proposal, an option, or something that's coming with regards to an offer that's kind of not like, it's not very shiny and happy. And I normally say that to people when there's an offer, you might really want to consider it. But this one, I don't feel, I feel icky. I don't feel like it's right for some reason. Seven of Wands energy can be being in a position where you have to defend yourself. And if you have made this decision to take this offer, or whatever this presentation was that was for you, there's an area of, I feel like I have to do this, not like I really want to do this, if that makes any sense. Okay, unfortunately, that's the energy that we get. Now again, we're talking about Mercury being in Leo on Tuesday, and Mercury in Leo really wants something to go very, very quickly. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on with this Wednesday energy with somebody walking away here. Eight of Cups. Okay, well, there would have been a new opportunity, a new offer, a new financial opportunity, or something going on here, a new resource with this Ace of Pentacles that shows up in the past. It does have you feeling some kind of way as far as this Three of Swords in the reverse position, meaning that it should be able to provide you with some healing. Okay, so let's see. There is an allowance with this Ten of Rods in the reverse position that you are going to leave the situation and you're done. So whatever is going on here, it is necessary for you to do, to leave a particular situation, because it definitely is not for you, is what I'm getting. Therefore, when we get to Thursday's energy with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, either you gave up some information or someone else put all the cards on the table. That is basically what this boils down to. Let's get into it here. Okay. It has something to do with this Page of Pentacles. Okay. It has something to do with this new opportunity kind of being dispatched, this new financial type of situation. However, the energy that you're in right now is the Tower in the reverse position. So you're resisting something a little bit. There's a resistance that's, again, I feel like I have to do this, not like I want to do this. Yeah. Two of Wands in the reverse position, meaning there is a decision that was made. I'm going to take another card on that one. There was a decision that was made. And it's almost like the decision was made because there was maybe not the feeling of not necessarily having an option. There's Capricorn that shows up here. There's the Devil energy that shows up here. So why are you feeling bound to this particular situation? Well, that's exactly the question of the day, because we have the Sun card that shows up here. So I might have to just, I have to go deeper on that one, because I don't understand this one. I feel like, and again, if you made a decision because you had to weigh a couple of circumstances, we all have hard choices sometimes. This wasn't a hard choice. This was a soft choice. This was, I feel like you're being persuaded by either a Capricorn or potentially a Leo to do this because you had to. Please clarify. Give me another couple of cards to help me unravel this situation, because this one's heavy. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Queen in reverse, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely more than one person's energy involved in this reading, Gemini. And what it is that I'm getting is that you definitely had to leave an old place. With this Queen of Swords in the reverse position, there is some discernment here, but it was more heartfelt than it was like being more in your heart space than it was about being in your mental capacity to handle the, that's not even the right word to use. Again, the feeling that I get is I have to do this. But anyway, the Three of Pentacles is here to indicate that there is potentially, it should be strong foundations, the beginning of new apprenticeship, the opportunity for new learning, the opportunity for a new business venture, the opportunity for new partnership of some way, shape, or form that will lead to some long-term stability. However, I'm feeling as though there's some interference here for you, Gemini. I feel that you're trying to do the right decision, but I feel like you're being prodded into doing something. I'm sorry, that's just that's the physical feeling that I get of it. So we'll move on. We will move on. Okay? We will move on. Friday, we get the Ace of Wands. So this is a gift from the universe. This is a respark of passion. This is a new passionate project. This is new potential movement forward. There's growth opportunity. So there's that Two of Pentacles that shows up. In the past, you maybe had some trepidation about having to release something from yourself that you couldn't manage anymore, and there's nothing wrong with that. If something is taking way too much more time and if it's way out of whack, then you got to let it go. That's what that is. So Two of Pentacles in the reverse position, indicating that something had to get dropped. Somebody, someone, okay? The other cards that we get here, wow, woman. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, really having to evaluate this new situation that comes up here. Is it really worth this whole situation? Then we get no communication coming through, slowing some things down with the Eight of Rods in the reverse position. And then we close it out with the Ace of Wands in the reverse position on top of that. So, you know, if you're second guessing this decision, or you're trying to evaluate what's going on, there's just not a lot of communication that's going to happen on this Friday. Now, again, we talk about it because Scorpio energy is going to be very, very heavy on Friday the 13th, which means it's that subconscious information that comes through that 8th house energy. So hopes, but also fears, subconscious energy that comes through. So I will let it go at that. But what happens is on Saturday, there seems to be this lack of momentum for moving forward with this commitment with this Three of Wands. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Universe, this is the first time in a long time you have really, like, straight up given me the mollywop. I feel strong in my reading. I just feel that it's for a specific person. Ooh. Okay. Whatever the situation is with you not moving forward with this Three of Wands, it's got you second guessing, because we've got the Nine of Swords. Well, it would have been showing up in the past. So that's why it's showing up. You had a lot of trepidation about this. You had a lot of anxiety about this whole process. But where you're at in this situation currently, when you get to Saturday, is the Strength card. Okay, so you've got Leo that is in here talking about you have the willpower, the persistence, and the strength to get past this particular situation. I almost feel like some of you, this is going to sound really, really weird. I feel like somebody may have made someone a job offer, and then that job offer got reneged, like pulled back for some reason. But anyway, we have the energy of Hermit. We've got the Virgo energy that's coming in here on Saturday. And you know, it's an opportunity for you to, and ask for you to go in a little bit, seek counsel, seek guidance, meditate on this particular day, get the information it is that you feel like you need. I'm going to take another one on this one here. Again, Leo. Two major arcana sitting on it. I have to take another card. Yeah. So we have the Six of Wands in the reverse position. We have the Lovers in the reverse position. And then we have the Chariot upright. So this is not a victorious movement. Potentially this, okay, I'm just going to tell it. This is what I'm getting. It's not necessarily... Again, it's what you had to do, not what you wanted to do. So we've got the Six of Wands in reverse. We've got the Lovers card in reverse. That's you. And then we've got the Major Arcana of Cancer coming through here with the Chariot. So that should be, it just feels like this commitment's not there. And if the commitment's not there and you're trying to get clarification from this reading, then the Chariot says, yeah, the commitment's not there. You are not going to come out ahead of this particular situation. And you had good foresight and knowledge about a particular situation that was there. Wow, this is deep. Therefore, when we get to Sunday and you finally make this decision to drop whatever it is, let's find out where we're at. Okay. Yep. We have the Judgment card in the reverse position. Not expansive, not growing, not changing. We have the King of Wands. This is very highly indicative to me that this is a job. You had to drop something. Wow. Definitely interference going on here. I don't even know any other way to explain it. We have the Three of Cups that shows up in the upright, but the Three of Wands in the reverse position. So there's two ways that I can read this. There was an interfering type of a situation that was going on, but you were smart enough to get out of it. Therefore, you're trying to celebrate that whole situation. And the other card that flipped out was the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. You slowed something down because you knew it wasn't right for you. That's a lot. All right, I'm going to get nosy and take two more cards. Oops. Okay. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse position. So this is indicative of the fact that there was not communication coming that you may have needed. Okay, timing was also an issue. Here's the Moon card that shows up. So there's more information that's potentially on the way. The Star card does show up though. So there's hope at the end of the tunnel. This is Aquarius energy that shows up. And then the last card that shows up is the Four of Wands in the reverse position. So this is not a time to be... There are good... Okay, I see what they're trying to tell me to say. There is a good opportunity for you to wish a little bit more. And now that you're seeing this earlier on than the 15th of the week, really take advantage of your manifestations. And I would be... I'm sorry, I feel like I'm doing a personal reading for someone right now. I would say that one of the things you may want to ask your spirit guides for is extreme clarity when it comes to new people or new situations or new offers. Okay, your spidey senses seem like they're already on point, but ask them for whatever the information is that you need, because whatever it is, the Star card coming in here for you indicates that there is an opportunity for you to get past this. There's an opportunity for you to heal this so that it does not affect your happy home, your happy office life, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is not good. You want cleared communication to come in for you, and so that you can communicate with others and other people can communicate with you. Wow, that is a whole hell of a lot of stuff that came through right there. I don't know, I may have to do a second Gemini reading because this is someone's personal reading. Bottom of the deck, what we have is the World. There's definitely an end of a cycle that is here for you, okay? The cycle includes releasing people that have been a challenge, a thorn in your side, creating conflict for you. And there is definitely the need for you to start taking advantage of healing. The clarity that you want is coming, however. Okay, King of Swords. So let me take a look at this, because that's a whole lot of a lot. Yeah, this is somebody's personal reading here, and Gemini, you're being warned about something that's going on at the office or some conventional type of a place. I feel it's a hospital for somebody. You know how you see the red cross that shows up? But the universe is giving you a heads up here. Something is not the right direction for you. Okay? This is not being able to see clearly enough to get in the boat for this nuclear. Something is not quite right. Spirit is giving you a heads up on this reading. The Seven of Cups in reverse means that there would have been a choice that you had to take or that you took, but at what cost for you? Is this what you really want to do? Are you tying yourself to something that you really don't want to do? The universe is just telling you and giving you a heads up. So I am going to kind of just go right on into the angel card, because I want to know what the angels want to share with you. Something was just not balanced at your workplace. Temporary job coming up, maybe. A reason to say, yes, I got away from something else, but not like I'm super excited about it. But yes, there's something there that I had to take to pay the bills. Okay. The universe is talking to you about making sure that whatever you do, that you have to ask for serenity, for ease and grace in the particular situation. Okay, ease and grace. There's going to be a lot that dumps on you. All you have to do is start with the first piece of information and just let it trickle down where it's supposed to be. You don't have to rush into doing anything. Anything that comes up to you in this next little bit is all about ease and grace. Okay, let's go in with the magical dimensions really quickly here and see what you want to offer on this reading for Gemini. Whoa, that was fast. Higher perspective is the card that comes out. The cosmos, awakening, and unity. This is card 21 that also reduces down to a 3. So there's definitely something that's in your something is getting ready to spark you this particular week, and it may, how you handle it is how you handle it, but it's basically there to help change your perspective on a particular situation. Okay, I'm going to go into the inner child healing that we have here. So again, there's definitely a change that's on its way. Fives are all about changes. Let's get to this inner child. I do know that there should be, if you're going through, this one's difficult for me, guys, because again, I feel the energy of it being a personal reading. I'm just going to finish it and post it anyway, because maybe this is beneficial to someone. I'll consider whether I should try to go do a take 2 or not, okay? But the wonder of childhood is alive in me, and the joy of youth sets me free. Okay, that's the mantra. I'll say it again. The wonder of childhood is alive in me, and the joy of youth sets me free. The wonder of childhood is alive in me, and the joy of youth sets me free. You got to reconnect to the world of child's play, a world without responsibilities. Okay. Allow yourself to ride the waves of your own imagination. Get your hands dirty, build sandcastles, or play on the swing. Watching children's movies gives you much joy. It can lead you to another reality. You were told to change your reality here. Change your perspective was coming. Reawaken your inner child and set yourself on a path for deep and meaningful healing. Emotional, mental, or physical wounds that you may have suffered as a child could potentially be surfacing right now. And if you're subconsciously abandoning the need to help yourself, and you're putting up walls and blocks to protect yourself, you will form a more hurt and neglectful type of a situation is what they've got going on. What you will do today, what will you do today? Will you allow your inner child to come out and play? The egg is a symbol of the fertility of new life. Within the egg is an octahedron within its cube, or hexahedron. With the start of life being conceived within the sacral chakra and are birthed through onto the physical via the chakra, which is a representation of the cube. Of our first 7 years of life are said to be imprinted within our base chakra, our root chakra, our history, our ancestry, our money, our finance, our day-to-day activity. The inner child is a representation of those two platonic solids, as an octahedron works with the heart. When you set your intentions to help yourself with the most precious part of your being, your inner child. Life will take on a whole new meaning. Rhodochrosite, tangerine quartz, rose quartz are going to be the tools that you're going to want to use this week to help yourself through healing. And all I can say is I need to marinate on whether or not I need to do another reading. I know that this was someone's personal reading. I know that this was. Not that I don't believe that the other ones are, but I feel this one so very strongly that, yeah, like you're dipping from work. I have not considered talking about anyone being in the family way, because that's not necessarily what I feel. I don't feel that this is a birth. What I feel is this is something, this, whatever it is, this new creativity, whatever you were asked, all I'm saying is that this one is a difficult one for me to get through. So if you resonate with this, will you please comment below or send me an email and communicate with me, because whatever's going on at this job, again, I feel it's hospital. I feel like you're dipping. Something's not right. You're having to take a temporary job or something like that just to get the job done, just to start feeling, but you're feeling good about walking away from it because there definitely was negative influence that was going on there. And the universe is just trying to tell you to keep the faith and ask them for additional support with clarity on the next steps. But you did the right thing. If something was not right for you at the end of the day, you had to walk away from something because you deserve to be somewhere where you're where you feel worthy, and what you feel you're doing is supporting not only yourself but other people as well. That's a lot of the content that I get in here. Okay, so Jupiter is expanding kind of what's going on here, and you can support yourself. I just feel so strongly that someone's, well, it is what it is. Hopefully you were able to resonate with this message. I know this one was, for the first time in a long time, like, challenging. Hopefully you're able to resonate. If you were, absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Thumbs up, comment, send me a personal email. If you didn't, like I said, make sure that you take a look at your sun, moon, and your rising sign, as well as your north node. I will marinate to consider whether or not I do Gemini part 2 or alternate. This was somebody's personal reading, and I just feel that whatever it is that you're going through, my heart is with you, because I know that this is a difficult type of a situation, but it will be revealed to you. Ease and grace. There's a higher perspective that was involved in this whole particular situation, and the universe basically is saying that we've got you on the back end. So do the work. Do the work of healing. Do the work of healing. That's very important for you at this particular moment. Okay, Gemini, I am done. Thank you very much. Many, many blessings. We will talk to you next week. If you need anything specific, look at the description box below. All the details that you need are there. Bye for now. Talk to you next week.